So the ball out of bounds. Antetokounmpo touched it last. There's a minute 40 left in the first. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or a spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
From deep three-point range.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
That's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. "55 seconds left in the first quarter." And here's Albuquerque now. Trailing by 2. Back to Green. And Malone gets it to go.
Well, we all know he's a good scorer, but Green also facilitates very well.
And Wallace, here we go. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 29 seconds left in the first quarter here. Right side, Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Here's Wall. Soft touch off the glass. Wall's got 7.
Not many guys can score on the move like Wall. A true slasher. Gets inside with ease and has a bunch of ways to finish.
Robinson gets the bucket. These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. They're up by 1. And we'll get the second quarter underway on. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, I'm really loving their activity. I mean, they're contesting shots. They've really set a strong tone early.
Yeah, well, the best way to get in the head of your opponent is through aggressive defense.
And here's Curry for 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. Thompson outside. Pass to Robinson. Shoots over Curry. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. It's stolen by Nance. On up the court. And that one's good. Covington.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Curry, no good. Here's Porter. Oh, it's blocked by Green.
So quick to rotate. I mean, Green able to cover it quickly.
Robinson with it. Now Porter defending. Pass to Covington. 19-footer. And it's Albuquerque with a rebound. And they're pushing it up. Outside Porter. Davis a screen. Here's Malone. Green with the ball. Covered by Covington. Green in the lane.
And fighting his way through. Green not afraid in there with the big boys.
Screen by Robinson. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle. It's his first trip to the line. The first one falls. Porter hits them both. Here's Tatum. He's scoreless. And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Now here's Wall. He has 7. Pass to Malone. Here's Antetokounmpo. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him. Well, playing his role to perfection, using his size to control the glass for his team.
Giannis with the jam.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
1:46 left to play in the second quarter. Yes, it's good. Wow, 8 lead changes in the first half. Unbelievable.
Yeah, both sides digging in for what looks like a war.
And that one good.
Assertive play by Wall inside, pushing hard to find himself a shot.
Thompson right side. Here's Bull. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Bull's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best of them.
Here's Davis. Solid defense from Bull.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
Now, for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Out to the wing. Here's Bull. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And he's good on the second. On offense, here's Albuquerque. 4-point game. Pass to Petrovic. And here's Davis. Second shot opportunity. Bull grabs the board.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Thompson, no good on the free throw. And, Coach, how about the Thompson twins making their impact felt in the 2023 draft?
Yeah, Brian, we've seen twins in the NBA before, albeit not very often. But these two made history that draft day, becoming the first pair of twins to be selected in the top 5 of the same draft.
The 15-footer. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Here's Davis. Oh, big man slam by the big man Davis.
Yeah, this is how powerful Davis is. Awesome at capitalizing with the dunk.
Nance can't get it to go. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Up by 2. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. And here's Tatum. Jason Tatum!
We don't always get to see this from Tatum, adding the sizzle to the steak.
Thompson. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Coaches love to see ball movement, especially when it gets you that kind of look.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Oh, Carter with the block. They retain possession. Three-pointer off the mark. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Showing great vision and delivering the pass out in front.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Robinson. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And that one misses. Good on the second one. On offense, here's Albuquerque. They trail by 3. Here's Wall. The rebound by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Carter. There's the triple. Hits a three-pointer.
And he wastes no time coming out of the break.
And so they foul intentionally. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Wall. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Timberwolves. 4-point game. Here's Robinson. Pass to Antetokounmpo. The kick to Tatum. Takes the 3. The shot that time not on target. Thompson scanning the floor. Here's Robinson. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. To the left wing. Robinson with it. Banked it in off the glass. Robinson's gotten 4 this quarter.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
And a big finish by Robinson.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. So both teams making some changes here. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Outside Curry. Screen by Robinson. Lets it go from deep. Easy money for Stephen Curry.
Not sure there's such a thing as a bad 3 for Steph.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Curry to the middle. Here's Bull. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Bull's got 8.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Albuquerque making a switch here. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Porter.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Chalk up 2 there. He's got 10.
Yeah, the guard instincts of Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, fantastic work dishing the rock to uncover teammates.
Look at Chef Curry cooking it up inside. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Pass to Bull. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
Yeah, you can see it in the hustle stats. These guys have come out with a different mindset and seem much more motivated here in the second half.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA doing his thing in close.
That's what speed and agility will do for you. Big-time play.
And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game thus far. They lead by a bucket. And we'll be back with you shortly. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Porter with it. Robinson on the wing. Pass to Hardaway. Drops in the 3.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Davis a screen. Here's Petrovic. He's guarded by Porter. Shoots it from the high post. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. And here's Curry for 3. De Silva with the rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Out to Covington. Pass to Robinson. Outside Hardaway. 5 on the clock. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. And here's Porter outside. And again, it's Albuquerque missing. And now let's check in with Allie LaForce to see how Wendell Carter's doing.
He said they're concerned this is a serious injury and it's going to keep him out of the rotation.
All right, Allie, thank you. Sadly, that's not the news fans were hoping for, guys.
Definitely not. Seems like he's got a long, tough road ahead of him.
That's just awful news. You really feel for the guy, and you know everyone in the NBA family is wishing him a speedy recovery.
And then Porter with the dunk.
Being Porter Jr. is 6'10", you have to know where he is at all times, especially when he's lurking inside.
Here's Porter. Davis with a rebound. And so Curry will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Trailing by 5. Pass to Davis. Oh, Anthony Davis reigns in the 3.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
Porter gets the bucket.
Nice job by Porter Jr. attacking the interior, going after a close-range shot.
Antetokounmpo outside. It counts, and the foul. It's on Kevin Porter.
This is the mismatch they wanted under the hoop, making a crucial bucket as easy as possible.
And that one falls for Antetokounmpo.
Well, that's what you expect from him in this situation.
De Silva. Unable to get that one. Good D by Antetokounmpo to the paint. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Just a selfless play by Giannis. He knows all eyes are on him, so he dishes to a ready shooter.
Pass to De Silva. Hardaway with it. Tatum with a steal. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That'll be a second foul of the game. There's a minute 17 left in the fourth. The open shot by Thompson. And it's Albuquerque with a rebound.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Screen by Robinson. Here's Roy. And he sinks it.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Porter a screen. On the wing, Porter. And nails the tray!
Wow, look at Porter Jr. with the ice water veins, stepping up for his team in a clutch situation.
.32 seconds left to the fourth.
Well, he can get you the ball in a number of ways, that time with a great bounce pass.
Outside Porter. Pass to Green. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Robinson. And it's in.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
They should have a play prepared for this scenario. Little time, you need a three. Of course, the D will be guarding the line, but no one said it was going to be easy.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines.
Here we go.
It'll be Portland off the tip. Now Ball. Edwards looking it over. Kicks it out to James. Robinson with the block.
And clearing the deck, the Admiral. His length and reaction time, so impressive.
You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Pass to Robinson. And the dunk by Robinson.
Love the show of force there from Robinson. When he's deep inside, it is clear for takeoff.
LeBron up top. Out to Duncan. Three-pointer. Portland no good that time either.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it. I'm not sure what he was thinking exactly, but he finds a way to convert.
All with it. Guarded now by Duncan. Robinson. He can't get that one to fall. Nice D from Duncan. And Duncan throws it down hard.
Yeah, and at 7-1, Duncan is a problem in the paint. Outstanding with his extension there and just hammering it home.
And the dunk by Robinson.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Out to Edwards. Over Tatum. Edwards, no good. And the Timberwolves with possession. And the basket by Tatum.
Well, Jason Tatum has worked hard to fill out his frame. It's not going to bother him that you're bringing a level of physicality.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Pass to LeBron. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. Portland needs to get off a shot. Here's Edwards. Over Tatum. Edwards can't hit. Timberwolves leading by 4. Here's Tatum. And again, it's Albuquerque.
Wow, what a smart offensive player. You can depend on Jason Tatum to take quality shots within the game plan.
Rebound by Albuquerque. Here's Giannis. And the rebound goes to Duncan. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. .30 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Ball with it. Now guarded by Tatum. Crafty move. Ball no good. Here's Wall. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
My favorite part of John Wall, this guy loves to play, and he will initiate contact inside. Nice.
Drills the three-pointer.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And the first one at the line is good. Several teams changing it up here. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
And so it's Albuquerque heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And what stands out to you from Albuquerque in this one so far?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Here's Tatum. And Jokic with the rebound.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
You know, Doris, from the moment Jason Tatum entered the NBA, he has been the guy on his team. How big a burden do you think that is for a player to carry?
Well, Jason Tatum, regardless of how much responsibility he has always worn it gracefully. This young man, from the time he was a little kid in St. Louis, has dreamed of leading an NBA team. He is doing exactly that.
Look at Green just taking off and throwing it down right in the face of the defense.
Here's Malone. And then Malone with the dunk.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And here's Hill for 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Here's Tatum. The flush by Tatum.
You see the level of verticality that Jason Tatum brings to the table. Nice.